Morning, guys. John here. We have the gist for today for August the 3rd, titled Trusting People. Most of us would have had nowhere else to go if we could not have trusted NA groups and members. Basic text, page 84. Trusting people is a risk. Human beings are notoriously forgetful, unreliable, and imperfect. Most of us come from backgrounds where betrayal and insensitivity among friends were common occurrences. Even our most reliable friends weren't very reliable. By the time we arrive at the doors of NA, most of us have had hundreds of experiences bearing out our conviction that people are untrustworthy. Yet our recovery demands that we trust people. We are faced with this dilemma. People are not always trustworthy, yet we must trust them. How do we do that, given the evidence of our past? First, we remind ourselves that the rules of active addiction don't apply in recovery. Most of our fellow members are doing their level best to live by spiritual principles we learned in the program. Second, we remind ourselves that we aren't 100% reliable either. We will surely disappoint someone in our lives, no matter how hard we try not to. Third, and most importantly, we realize that we need to trust our fellow members of NA. Our lives are at stake, and the only way we can stay clean is to trust these well intentioned folks who's admittedly aren't perfect. Just for today, I will trust my fellow members through certainly not perfect. They are my best hope. And this is, a great reading. And it is absolutely the case. I'll speak for myself as always, but I trusted a lot of people in my life. Unfortunately, I put that trust into some very untrustworthy people, and it's not even their fault. When they're in active addiction, like I was, we were all a very untrustworthy bunch. It came with the territory, but I also expected it. And then when I come into recovery, I have this, and it's ingrained in me that people are just, so untrustworthy and they're looking to get over on you every chance they can get. And that's just not the case. Sure, people are going to let you down, and sure, you're going to let people down. I let people down to this day still, even being, clean and doing absolutely the best I can do. I'm human. I am imperfect, as the reading says, and so is everybody else. But it's okay. If I let somebody down, I don't do it out of, hate or out of, trying selfish motives. I do it honestly, I do it as a human. So I hope everybody, all you humans, have a great day.